The dollars that we used to have in ample quantity will no longer come as long as we rely on crude, that they will no longer come in the size and quantum they used to come.
We are looking at various ways and means to support each sector of the economy.
We need to construct a social safety net to catch those at the bottom of the ladder who may not even have the skills.
We need very strong institutions. Very strong institutions will help Africa a lot, and Africa lacks these strong institutions.
Hello everyone, welcome to Business 360 here on Independent Television. We appreciate you staying with us. I am Wiyag Mofwegbe in Benin City, Nigeria. Our focus on the program this week entirely centers on the real estate sector. On account of the COVID-19 pandemic, many of the operators and stakeholders say to us that so much has changed, whether for worse or for better, in that sector, depending on where you're standing and what your outlook is like. So we're taking our time to talk to these practitioners as to what their assessment has been like as far as the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the real estate sector has been like. Stay with me.
The Prince Builder is a registered real estate company that's into buying and selling of house and land properties in Nigeria, and currently we have 4 selling estates in Benin, which are selling at the phase 2 at Sapele Bypass, going for 800,000 for 100 by 100. The phase 3 at Imas Bayanta community off Airport Road, going for 1.2 million naira for 100 by 100, and the phase 4 at Imas Harbor community along Sapele Road, going for 1.2 million naira for 100 by 100, and the phase 5 at Obaetin community, going for 5 million naira for 100 by 100. And currently we are doing terrace duplexes in each of these estates, which all the estates have different prices, but we are giving 12 months for you to make payments in installment for these properties for the housing estates. Why for the land we'll give maximum of 3 months, but if you are making payment for 6, if you are making payments of 10 plots, which are going to get 1 plot free, we can give you up to like 3 to 6 months for you to make your installment payments. In our own sector, as a company, as a real estate company, we're doing that coronavirus when the first wave, because right now we don't know what the second wave is going to be, how it's going to be, but during that first wave, I'll tell you, it doesn't really affect our own company because people were having the opportunity to use their face masks and wash their hands. We actually follow the protocol and they come to the office and still go to check the properties in all of these estates. And most times you find out that most people already send money down to Nigeria for other purposes, and they find out that if they are not coming for these the Christmas season and all that, they did not come because of the coronavirus lockdown and all that, so they just prefer to use that money to buy property instead of just having that money in their account, and while using the money for other activities. Before they know what the money is finished, they actually use it to buy property. I even have some persons, they actually send car to Nigeria, which they're supposed to come to Nigeria to use that vehicle. When they find out that they can't come back off the lockdown, coronavirus and all that, most of them call me and say, please, can I swap this car for this land? And which I know of some that we actually did like that. Because of the COVID-19, what we do is we actually key into giving back to the masses, like assisting the less privileged and also helping the widow. Every month precisely during this COVID-19 period, even before now, that's what we'll be doing, giving that to the needy, the less privileged and the widow. And also we shed bags of rice and all that to them just to assist them, because it's not really easy. And also each plot of land already has its own beacon already, which when you go there you see your land. And you can also pay in installments. You can pay small. It don't mean you have to pay in block cash before you take possession of the property. No. With your initial deposit of the amount you pay, you can take possession of your land. You can start building. And also these old places already have a registered government survey, and each 100 by 100 carries its own beacon already. We have a place set aside for recreation center, market, schools and lots more. And the place is very conducive. No community development fee, no CDA. No is a chair or is a table, no community development fee, no agency fee, nothing whatsoever. Just buy and build. And if you also want to keep the property, no problem. And people get to find out that most of these estates, we started at price of like 300,000, 350,000, of which I have someone, most people bought when we started for 300,000. The lady bought 130 plots, cooperative bought 150 plots, just like that. And right now, the plots they bought for 300,000, some of those plots are now selling for 800,000 for 100 by 100. Just imagine the person that bought for 300,000 assets when it was set for 300,000, 130 plots. You also times the gain on top, which is now 500,000. You times 500,000 times 130 plots. The person should have already made more than 39 million, and she's still making money. You get the point. So during this coronavirus, people get to find out that this property keep appreciating, and at the same time, because of all this, we have to give 5% discounts to all customers. Like if you buy from us, you're going to have back your money 5% discounts to all customers during this COVID-19. We give out 5% discount to all customers, and also we make sure that your property is secured and safe for you to use. What we'll try to do is, it was in Lagos, Abuja, yes. We are bringing everything that you see over there to Benin, to Edo State precisely. Because the truth is, this is where we came from, nothing like home. And we have the land. All we do is we are changing villages. We are changing villages to homes. We are changing bushes, villages to home. That's what we are actually doing currently. I started this business since 2007, even before I gained admission into AAU and Bruce Ali University. And ever since 2007 to date, we have never had issues. We have never been to court by the grace of God, because we try as much as possible to make sure everything is intact. We make sure that our customers is our utmost priority. Satisfaction to our customers is our utmost priority. That's what we do. In terms of the documentation and all, 100%, we make sure that documentation is very, very okay. And at the same time, when you get your plot of land, we make sure that your land is okay, is there for you whenever you want to use it. When you get a land that you know that you're not going to pay anything, community development fee, you're not paying agency fee, nobody's coming to meet you to say is a chair or is a table, is one, nobody's coming to meet you. You just have to work, or if you also want to leave the property, you know you can leave it. And you find out that while others are doing online banking, we are doing land banking. We keep on the property. If you are in diaspora, you pay money in the bank. For instance, 10 million naira. That 10 million naira will remain there. They will also collect their own what they call it, is it tax or what do they collect from money there? They will also deduct it from there. But when you buy land, the land keep appreciating. It keep appreciating within the space of time. The property that you bought for 10 million naira as sat, last 3 months, you are not going to sell it for 10 million naira this month. And most of these properties are cheap for the masses, and also they are genuine, 100% for the masses. And also you can have access to the land, and you can also pay in installments. When we did 13th year anniversary as of December 19th, yes. Before the anniversary, part of the anniversary, we gave out 2 cow each during this festive period to all the communities that we have our estates. And when it was time for us to give out during the COVID-19, when it struck, we went to different communities that we have our estate. It's on news and here. We gave them bag of rice, support them financially, and also support them otherwise, just to make sure that, let them have it in mind that we are solidly behind them. When it comes to time for giving the dividends to those communities, those host community, we always do that. We supported youths in the 13th year anniversary that we did, which all of this community, they came with 2 youth from their community, which also supported them. We gave them check each of them 50,000 and all that. We also assist them in different, and we also collected their names, their numbers. In terms of employment and all that, we also make sure that we do all this just to make sure that the community, we are in good terms.
Many persons have talked about the new normal, which of course has been occasioned by the global pandemic, which is of course the COVID-19. What exactly does it mean for a country like Nigeria, which is a developing country? People are now talking about the idea of working from home, which usually would come with a hashtag WFH. How exactly can you put this into practice, given the realities that we're not dealing with? After this break, we will be talking about the new normal. Stay with me.